In this quick SAT math lesson, we are diving into scattered plots, one of the easiest visual question types, but one that many students rush through and miss simple clues. We will look at how to read, interpret, and predict trends correctly and avoid common traps. A scattered plot is a graph that uses dots to display the relationship between two variables, with each dot representing a pair of values. In this scatterplot graph, there are 7 dots and each dot has 2 values. The x value represents the average temperature and the y value of the corresponding point represents the number of cups sold. Also, there is a trend line, or we also call it the line of best fit, that best describes the general trend of the data, and it also approximates all the data in the scattered plot. Hence, the answer will be option A. From the points plotted in the scattered plot graph, we can look for a pattern. This tells us about the correlation or the relationship between the two variables. If you observe points rising from left to right, then we have a strong positive correlation. Now, the scattering is a little more and there are only a few points close to the line, then we have a weak positive correlation. And if the points are totally scattered randomly, then we have no correlation. And similarly, if the line is going down, falling from left to right, then we have a strong negative correlation. And again, if the scattering is a little more, then we have a weak negative correlation. So to quickly summarize, so the scattered plot shows the relationship between the two variables, and we need to look for the pattern direction and also draw the line of best fit. For positive correlation, if the x values are increasing and the corresponding y values are increasing, so nothing but slope positive, it's a positive correlation. And for negative correlation, as x is increasing, the y values are decreasing. So we see a line going down. The line of best fit will be a descending line and hence a downward slope, or we could also say that the slope of the line would be negative. And finally, for the line of best fit, we need to estimate values visually. And we need to check in the question, okay, whether it mentions according to the scatterplot graph or according to the line of best fit. When the question says according to the scatterplot graph, you pick points from the graph. And when the question says according to the line of the best fit, then we need to pick points from the line. To calculate the equation for the line of best fit, we can pick any two convenient points on the line and then apply the slope formula. And also you can use Desmos to get the line equation. In this example, we can pick these 2 points where the corresponding x and y values are approximately 74 and 20 for this point. And here we would approximately take it as 88 and 50. Now you could use Desmos table for these 2 points and get the equation for line of best fit. Let us solve an example. In the given scattered plot, they're asking which of the following best approximates the total cost when the capacity is 20 cubic feet. Now look for 20 on the x-axis, and now look for the point on the line, and now the corresponding y value. So that's approximately 800. That is the answer. We don't have to solve anything here. We just have to visually interpret. Similarly, now sometimes the question asks about how many points that are located in the graph. In this question, we want to know the number of pounds sold greater than the amount predicted by the line of the best fit. So the points must be greater than the line. So that means the points must lie above the line. So we could see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points above the line. So these points represent the number of pounds that are sold greater than the amount predicted by the line of the best fit.